Hello everybody, welcome to a mindful message with Hayley. It is Gratefulness Day, so I thought since some of us are back at school, some of us not just yet, I thought it would be a really good time to think about and reflect on what we feel grateful for in terms of the time that we have spent in our homes. So when we weren't at school, we were at home, we were doing our learning at home online, and hopefully everybody had somebody supporting them, whether it was parents or teachers or siblings or tutors or babysitters or grandmas and grandpas, whoever it was. So, of course, we don't only have to think about the learning part of staying at home. I want you to think about all of it. So, what were you grateful for about staying at home? I'm going to share with you my answers, and then I want you to think of 5 of your own answers or more. You can always do more. So, I've got my list ready. Gratefulness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we go. My number 1 answer, well, I think the first one's pretty easy, and I think a lot of my answers will go into this same kind of category, but I'm going to say flexibility. Now, flexibility, for those who don't know, means the opportunity to be flexible. So that means, so when we talk about flexibility with our bodies, we can be stretchy and bendy and flexible. But when we talk about our lives being flexible, we mean being able to do things when we want to do them. All right. So not having to get up out of bed at a certain time, not having to be at school at a certain time, having to do your literacy at a certain time, have your lunch at a certain time. Staying at home allowed a lot of us to do our lives and our learning and everything else when we wanted to. So I really have enjoyed that. So I'm going to say flexibility is number 1 for me. Now, keeping with that same topic, flexibility was sleep-ins. Now, I love sleeping in. Do you? Or are you an early riser? I love sleeping in. I think I'm a person that needs a lot of sleep. So being able to sleep in every morning and get up when I'm ready and, do things at my own pace, I think it made me just feel more relaxed and more happy, really. So when we get enough sleep, not too much, but when we get enough, we seem to be happier, I think. Number 3, I would say would have to be family time. Now, as you know, I have come home to stay with my mum and dad for a little while in Wagga Wagga, and that means that I've got to spend a lot more time with my family. Does that mean it's always great? No. It's never always great with our families. They can drive us crazy sometimes. That's normal for every family. But, there has also been lots of really fun and nice times. And, I think that there's a certain feeling of comfort and safety that usually comes with our families. Hopefully that's the same for everybody. And also, as you know, my little baby nephew, Jimmy, lives in Wagga, so I have had a lot of fun playing with him. Number 4. I would say is creativity. So during this time, I have spent a lot of time being more creative. So, doing lots more journal writing, some drawing, some painting, exploring nature and going on lovely walks. Just being a bit more creative and thinking of other projects that I like doing that I don't normally have time for, that I wouldn't have had time for before. So that's been really fun. And number 5, maybe I'm going to say cooking. Again, I've had a lot more time for cooking, and my mum and dad, dad doesn't really cook and mum doesn't cook much, and they keep saying, oh my goodness, we haven't ever eaten so well as since you've been home cooking every night for us. So I've enjoyed that as well, because normally when I'm living on my own, I do cook, but I don't cook as bigger things like, you know, big roast chickens or things like that. I don't normally cook for myself. So I've been cooking a lot more big family meals. So that's been really enjoyable. It's always nice to do things for other people. So that's something else I've enjoyed. So I would love you to write down your own list of things that you've been grateful for about the staying at home time, and share it with someone you care about. That'd be lovely. All right, I'll see you next time.